The most expensive mistake a man can make is not a bad investment in the stock market. It's not buying the wrong car or the wrong house. The most expensive mistake a man can make is investing his time, his resources, and his heart into the wrong woman. It's a mistake that doesn't just cost you money, it costs you your ambition, your peace of mind, and years of your life you can never get back. Now let's be crystal clear about something before we begin. When I use the term low value, I am not talking about a woman's inherent worth as a human being. Every person has value. I am talking specifically about a person's character value within the context of a healthy, supportive, long-term relationship. This is not about judging women. This is about providing you, as a man, with a protective framework. It's about learning to recognize the red flags of certain behavioral patterns that will inevitably lead to chaos and pain. Today, we're going to break down the 6 undeniable signs of a low-value woman. And number 6 is the most subtle and the most dangerous because it's the one she'll disguise as a virtue. Learn to see these signs. It will save you from years of pain. Sign number 1, the victim mentality. The first and most glaring sign is a deeply ingrained victim mentality. In her world, nothing is ever her fault. Her boss is a jerk. Her friends are all snakes, her landlord is unfair, and every single one of her ex-boyfriends was a toxic narcissist. The psychology. This isn't just about complaining, this is about a fundamental lack of personal accountability. Psychologists call this an external locus of control. She genuinely believes that her life is something that happens to her, rather than something she creates. She lacks agency. Why you must protect yourself. An adult who cannot take responsibility for their own life is an emotional black hole. She will drain your energy with constant negativity. And make no mistake, it is only a matter of time until you become the next villain in her story. When things get tough, and they always do, she will not be a partner who solves problems with you. She will be a victim who blames you for them. What to look for? Listen to how she tells stories about her past. Is there any self-reflection? Any, I learned that I should have? Or is it a long list of people who have wronged her? The answer will tell you everything. Sign number 2, she disrespects your purpose. A high-value man is a man on a mission. It could be his career, his business, a creative passion, or his fitness. A low-value woman sees this mission not as a part of you, but as an obstacle to her attention. She's consistently late for dates. She gets pouty or passive-aggressive when you have to work late or go to the gym. She tries to guilt you for spending time with your friends. The psychology. This stems from a combination of entitlement and a self-centered worldview. She believes her needs and her desire for entertainment should be the central priority in your life. She doesn't see your purpose as something that builds a better future for both of you. She sees it as a competitor for your time right now. Why you must protect yourself. A woman who doesn't respect your purpose will, consciously or subconsciously, try to sabotage it. She will pull you away from the very things that make you a strong, ambitious man. A high-value partner understands that your mission is part of what makes you who you are. She doesn't compete with it, she complements it. She is your cheerleader, not your distraction. Sign number 3, the social media obsession. We all use social media, but for some, it's not a tool, it's a lifeline. Her self-worth is directly tied to the number of likes, comments, and DMs she gets. Every event is a photo shoot. She's more concerned with getting the perfect picture of your date than actually connecting with you on the date. Her online persona is a carefully curated advertisement, and often it's a life she's not actually living. The psychology. This is a classic sign of deep-seated insecurity. She lacks a stable, internal sense of self-worth, so she must constantly seek it from the outside world, often from the validation of other men in her DMs and comments. Why you must protect yourself. Her loyalty is not to you, it's to her audience. You will become a prop in the movie of her life, a character used to generate content. Furthermore, a woman whose self-esteem is fueled by the attention of hundreds of online strangers is building her foundation on the most unstable ground imaginable. This often leads to drama, jealousy, and a constant need for more and more validation that you alone can never satisfy. Sign number 4. She lacks genuine female friendships. Pay very close attention to this one. She says, "I just don't get along with other girls," or "all women are just drama." She might brag about how she only hangs out with guys. The psychology. This is a massive red flag. While some women naturally have more male friends, a complete inability to maintain healthy, long-term friendships with other women often indicates a major character flaw. It suggests she is hyper-competitive, untrustworthy, or engages in backstabbing and gossip. Women, for the most part, can see through this behavior far better than men can. If other women don't trust her, you should ask yourself why. Why you must protect yourself. The way a person treats their friends is a preview of how they will eventually treat you when the initial romance fades. A person who cannot maintain platonic relationships based on trust and mutual respect likely lacks the emotional tools to build a lasting romantic one. She who lives by drama will create drama in your life. Sign number 5. The entitlement mentality. This goes beyond expecting a man to be a gentleman on the first date. This is a pervasive belief that she is owed things simply for being who she is. She expects you to pay for everything, but rarely expresses gratitude. She sees your relationship in transactional terms, her beauty and presence in exchange for your resources and effort. She is a taker, not a giver. The psychology. This is the definition of entitlement. It's a mindset that says, "My needs are more important than yours, and it is your job to meet them." There is no concept of a partnership, of a team working together. There is only her and what you can do for her. Why you must protect yourself. A relationship with an entitled person is like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. You will give and give and give, and it will never be enough. You will be valued not for who you are, but for what you provide. The moment you are unable or unwilling to provide to her standard, your value in her eyes will drop to 0. Sign number 6. She resists your standards. And here it is, the most subtle and dangerous sign of all. A high-value man has standards. He knows what he wants in a partner. He might say, "It's important to me that my partner is physically fit," or "I need someone who is financially responsible." When a high-value man expresses his standards to a low-value woman, she does not say, "Okay, we're just not compatible." Instead, she attacks the standard itself. She will call you controlling, insecure, shallow, or demanding. The psychology. This is a manipulative tactic designed to tear down your boundaries. She cannot or will not meet your standard, so instead of leveling up, she tries to drag you down. She wants you to lower your expectations so that she can qualify. It is a fundamental rejection of your right to choose what you want in a partner. Why you must protect yourself. This is the ultimate litmus test. A high-value woman respects a man with high standards. Even if she doesn't meet them all, she is attracted to a man who knows what he wants. A woman who attacks your standards is showing you, in the clearest terms possible, that she will fight your vision for a better life at every single turn. She doesn't want to rise with you. She wants you to settle for her. So, let's recap the 6 signs. 1. The victim mentality. 2. Disrespect for your purpose. 3. Obsession with social media validation. 4. A lack of female friendships. 5. A strong sense of entitlement. 6. And resistance to your standards. Recognizing these signs is not about being cynical. It's about being strategic. It's about respecting yourself enough to know that you deserve a partner who adds to your life, not a project who drains it. Your peace is your most valuable asset. Protect it at all costs. The quality of the woman you choose will... Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these signs do you consider the biggest non-negotiable red flag? Drop the number and your thoughts in the comments below. If this video gave you the clarity you need, do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe for more no BS truths, and hit that notification bell so you're always equipped to protect your peace. Stay sharp. I'll see you in the next one.